Hello and welcome. I'm Stephanie Roberts with Grantwood Area Education Agency, and I'm here today to present another accessibility tip and trick. We're going to continue our discussion on landmarks and styles, but today we're going to talk about Google Slides. So looking at our top 8 list, again, we're going to expand on that number 4 item on our checklist, landmarks and styles.
So let's talk about why landmarks and styles are important to accessibility within slides. There are many people who use screen readers to read material to them from a computer. Screen readers use something called a Z order to organize stuff on a slide. So depending on how the screen reader sees this Z order, this is how it will read the slide aloud. And depending on how someone has created and set up their slides, the screen reader makes it confusing for people who rely on those screen readers to read that slideshow to them. They tell the reader things in the wrong order, kind of like reading a comic strip by jumping all over the place. One way to avoid this is by using pre-made templates that have a built-in layout already created. Grant Wood has created pre-made templates. Not only by using these templates do you get the built-in layout, they also include the Grant Wood AEA branding and other accessibility features that include the color contrast and the fonts. Let me show you how to get there. So when you're in your Google Drive, you can go ahead and click on New and toggle down to Google Slides. You must go over to the arrow. Once you see the arrow, you'll see blank presentation, or you'll also see from a template. You want to go ahead and click on from a template. Once you click on that, you're going to see 2 tabs, Grant Wood AEA and General. These are the Grant Wood AEA pre-made templates. AEA templates are going to include a built-in layout already set up for those screen readers, along with some other accessibility features, including the color contrast and the fonts. And then all you have to do is select whichever one you want. And it'll open up. Once it opens, you're able to go ahead and continue from there. Let me point out a few quick things. Instead of just adding a slide from here, you can actually come over to this part of the menu and click on the little down arrow where it says New Slide with Layout, and it gives you all the different slides that are available within this template. If I click one, and I go ahead and I decide I'm using this slide and I type in what I'm going to use, I'm going to use these 2 text boxes, but I'm not using this one. It is very important to remove this text box. Otherwise, those screen readers, even though it doesn't show up when you're in the presentation mode, they will show up for the screen reader and it will read that, and that will be confusing to the listener. So you want to make sure any text boxes that you do not use, you delete out of that slide and off that slide. It's best not to add in your own, insert your own text box. If I do that, if you do, here's the 3 things that could happen. It could read that box first, it could read that box last, or it might not even read that box. Google at this time doesn't work the best with screen readers. I do think it's something they're working on and hopefully will improve in the future. So again, it's best when you're using the templates to use the boxes that are already created and not create your own text box.
If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your digital learning consultant at Grant Wood AEA.